Yo, good, right?
Yeah, it's
All
good.
good. All good, all good. All right, let's go. New episode. Let's
Yeah.
go. News. What are we starting with today? The I believe the Ultimatum
Yeah, we
review.
both saw that show.
Netflix.
I'm not big on reality shows usually, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but this particular one, I did find the whole premise of the thing interesting, right? The setup. So for those of y'all who don't know, Netflix and Nick Lachey, who I believe used to date with Jessica Simpson back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, he's back with his new wife. They got a bunch of reality shows.
Wife, they been married for a minute though, man.
My man, I don't keep up with them. So salute to him and his pecs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they got this show called Ultimatum, Marry or Leave or something like that. And pretty much the premise of the show is it's all these couples who have been in relationships for at least a year or two, and one party in the couple presents an ultimatum to the other saying, "Hey, I want to get married. We need to get married right now, and if we don't get married, if you don't accept this marriage, then you leave," right? So they go into the show and the program, and there each couple is given the opportunity to see how married life would maybe seem, right? By living with each other, but also understanding whether or not they want to get married to this particular person by dating some other people, i.e., the people in the other couples, right? So you get to date someone else and live with someone else for about 1 week, and then you go back and you live.
3 weeks.
Oh, it's 3 weeks?
3 weeks. I believe it's 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And then 3 weeks with your
Yeah.
ex.
Three weeks with another person, and then 3 weeks
the person you came
with the person you came with, and then the party who was presented that ultimatum has to decide whether or not they want to marry the person that they came with. So, yeah, what do you think about it, man?
Man, so I wonder if those are real people or if those are just actors. The reason why I'm saying this is because there's no way in hell, after 2 years of choosing someone and investing that much time and energy into someone, I'm going to go back out there and just play the dice, and try to go back and date someone else, for 3 weeks or whatever, So I don't know. To me, the couples that do that are couples that are already in the brink of breaking up. And just like, hey, might as well see if that thing is working out. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because as soon as, we see the other, because the couple are basically mixing with one another, so they have, like event where they all get to meet. And as soon as the show starts, people are already like, oh, I like this guy, I like that guy. I'm just like, if you've been with someone for 2 years, will you be that like that ready to meet and mingle with other people? I think that was my first issue there. That I was just like, man, like one of these girls, I'm not going to name names, but I mean,
go ahead.
Madeline, she was ready. She was like, oh, I saw Randall. I want to have sex with Randall. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it.
I was like, I want to have sex with, and I'm like, like you, it took you that much, huh, that you already want to sleep with somebody else. So, what do I think? There's so much, and we're probably gonna talk about it and unfold. But to me, it's like the concept is good. The concept is cool. I would love to see more. I think these actors, because there's no way that people in real life. The other thing that I noticed too is, of course, they take young and attractive people. That's where I kind of do have an issue with it, because some of them are 24, 25. They're being, I'm just like, you just got out of college, like. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, take some like 30-year-old and things like that where they're really ready to get married instead of, young 20-year-old that's still in their party days, Madeline, where probably most of the entire show, she was just drunk and trying to have sex with some dude, So I found it weird how, people talk about, oh, you make connection I never had. Like, I'm like, yo, you've met this person tonight. You've been with this person for a week. So, of course, it's it's new, it's shiny, it's nice, it's different. But that doesn't mean that what I'm basically trying to say is I don't need to go on a show to figure out whether or not I want to marry someone else. Because if you need a show for that, y'all don't need to be married. You don't need to be married. A show is not going to tell you that. So, anyway, I'm going to let you go for now. We're kind of going to unfold a little.
I mean, I'm going to bounce off what he said. Listen. My thing was, immediately I realized, yo, this is just a show. Like, these are all actors. Because there's no freaking way that this is going on in that fashion. Like, yo, I need to go on the show in order to understand, in order to estimate whether or not I want to be with this person. I want to make a straight route, or if I want to zigzag. And like, I was like, what is going on here? And the other thing that kept making me laugh while I was watching every single episode, they keep having these serious conversations. Like, I'm so sure that you know you're a great person. I feel like our vibe is perfect. I'm really feeling the collection. Like, I need to be a better person. I was like, yo, is that normal conversation? I understand like y'all go in the editing room. Like, why do y'all always have to go and make these Shakespearean monologues? Like what is going on here? But I'm like, okay, there's got to be a script. There's a show that has to be played out. So I understand it. But the one thing, let's just assume it's all real, right? My thing was, yo, first of all, y'all only been together for a year or 2 years, and you already, I understand, like, especially most of the people who presented the ultimatum were women. I get it. Some women want to get married quick once they feel that connection with someone else. But like a year or 2 years, y'all already getting ready to, you know, get that chain here? Like what's going on? And then the biggest thing was they were all 24 and 25. All of them were just really young, and from the way that their relationship dynamics developed, it was really clear that they hadn't developed mentally yet, emotionally yet. Yeah, there was just a massive lack of maturity for all of them. Every single one of them. We were talking about Madeline was out here trying to get it in. That's it. She was just out there trying to get in. She saw the cute black guy over there. It's like, oh, no, you know what? I want to leave my little cowboy to the side. Let me go over there with young Denzel. You know what I mean? Like, that's all she was trying to do. And you could pretty much figure out what was the problem with each and every single couple. And it's just a lack of maturity, a lack of communication. And that's why I got bored throughout certain of these episodes, because I was like, yo, it's so clear what y'all issue is. Y'all need therapy. Y'all should not be on this show. Go sit with Dr. Phil, not with this. Now, listen, this is great entertainment for us.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, that was my problem. And let's go into the actual couples, right? So,
lack of maturity, lack of the emotional intelligence we're missing in the relationship. I mean, the one thing, another thing is, again, I've been with you for this is where I kind of disagree. After 2 years, I do believe that you know whether or not you want to marry someone. I think after 2 years you should know. Past that, I don't know what to tell you. To me, that's enough time. Because you never know. Nah, you never really know somebody. You can't play on that.
Some of them didn't even live together, bro.
So yeah, so
that's the thing. Some of them didn't even take those steps. That's why I get it. You should maybe not put in an estimation based off the time frame where their relationship is at. But still, some of them were literally straight out of college. They were talking about, we met in college, and then a year later, we've been spending this time, blah, blah, blah. But they haven't even lived together. They haven't really made those kind of connections together yet.
Yeah, I mean,
so
my issue, again, I have a couple of issues with this show. The first thing is, again, some people were too comfortable. They were already talking about, they had no issue talking to other people in front of see, that's the thing. I wouldn't have any issue with the show if you're going to design a show like this. I don't think your partner should be in the same room as you when, you're mingling with other people. The reason why I'm saying this is like, it puts you in some sort of competition with the other couple. Just like, you see your partner laughing over there, just like, yo, what's so funny over there, though?
Yo, I'm telling you, y'all lucky this is a Nick Lachey show. If this idea came from Mona Scott, bam, we fighting every single episode.
I'm like, exactly.
Y'all lucky this not on BET.
Exactly. If real couple, I'm sorry, but fight will break out. That's true. Because if I see my girl touching something, I'm just like, please, anybody, if you see your girl getting touched by somebody else or getting, too close to someone else on night one, I'm like, yo, we're gonna have problems. That's the one thing. The other thing too is you letting your girl or your man sleeping with someone else for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What kind of confidence do you have with this person where you obviously think that person may very well sleep with somebody else for 3 weeks and literally sleep with them for 3 weeks and come back to you and then act like everything all good? Let me see if we're working out. And I'm just like, yo, there's no real couple. There's no real couple or only young people that can sign up for things like this where your union is not strong enough for it. I think that's just me. Because during the reunion, they're talking about it and they revisit some of the scene where, they were in the room. And I'm just like, how are you this comfortable next to your partner knowing that she may have slept with someone else, or she may have like, Randall, you know, during the reunion, there's like a scene where they go over what Shanique did with Zay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we clearly see the visual of her, you know, of them getting it in. And Randall is just right there like, I'm like, dude, either
you go and you scrap, you find the fire extinguisher and stand it on his head.
Exactly, I'm not staying there. So that's one of the things. Some couple just seems like, you know, again, like you said, it's like seems fake. Madeline, day one, she was ready. That girl was drunk all the time, and she had the nerve to be upset at her boyfriend because he was texting some girl on the outside of the show. I'm like, girl, the nerve of you. The reason why you didn't sleep with Randall is because Randall did not.
Randall was not. No, first of all, Randall didn't want to sleep. I don't know about that. Randall looked dumb to me, man. Randall looked dumb. And again, I was like, yo, this is script. This is script.
No, Randall don't look dumb.
No.
Randall looked like Randall.
No, to me, it was a script. To me, it was a script.
If you listen to this, Randall, come out, dog. Come out of the closet. Just between us. No, it's cool. It's cool. No, for real. Me, that's what I truly believe. No, it's cool. Like, for real, it's totally cool. To me, like, no, it's all good. Just come out. Just have a conversation. Don't hold Shanique. She's a beautiful woman. Let her go. You gay. You like men, which is totally cool. No, bro. There's no way. No. There's two things. And there's two things that give away for me. There was one scene where he got in an argument with Shanique. They went back and met. And the way he walked out of he's like, oh my, I'm just like, that was so feminine. It's so, I know it's a super scene, but I was like, nah, dude. Man. I was like, nah, dude. Like, which is cool.
Yo, you wild.
The other scene, the other thing is for 3 weeks. Okay, no. All right, we are. This is a perspective of two men, right? He chose Madeline because he's attracted.
That's you.
No. He chose Madeline because, at least in my perspective as a man, he chose Madeline because he's attracted to her. He claims he's attracted to her, right? They're sleeping in the same bed for 3 weeks. This woman is pushing to have sexual intercourse with him for 3 weeks. I'm sorry. Any man outside of the bedroom, eventually you're gonna you eventually gonna give up. Eventually you're gonna have sex. To me, the only reason why you wouldn't want to have sex is either you're not attracted to that person, or you know what I mean, or the other. I think the latter, which is cool. Again, even in the show, the last one is just in the reunion when when they were talking about Zay and Shanique. Any normal man would not have wanted to hear this. He may not necessarily put it in, but I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear this.
But hold up. How do we know that he and Madeline didn't get in? Because I feel like their final scene.
She kept crying.
No. But their final scene was them making out at a restaurant and then leaving together. So maybe you don't know, man. Like, but my thing with them though, it was very clear. Like, yo, Shorty was just trying to get it in. She saw a cute black guy. She just wanted to get it in. Plain and simple. Yeah. Immediately. That was it. And literally, she is the one that I think I like the least because she saw her boyfriend,
Kobe.
Dog, that dude was a creep.
So you know that they in the reunion, she's pregnant, 6 months pregnant with him, right, with his child.
Tough luck, man. You're carrying little serial killers.
He said Kobe was
you're carrying little serial killers. Listen, but no, he was straight up crazy. And everything, trying to gaslight to like never really taking responsibility for the things that he was saying. And at the end of the day, like, you think they're broken up. Then the last episode comes in, he proposed, she said yes. I was like, wait, what is this? Am I the only person with logic here?
Yeah.
But nah, man, the only couple that I liked was the light-skinned dude from the military. And that other girl.
April and Jake.
No, Ray.
Oh, Ray.
Ray.
No. Ray has issues.
No. You know why? I like those two? Right. Because it was clear that both of them didn't have things figured out. Plain and simple. And they both admitted to it. They split up with their partner. They were like, yo, we like each other, but we're not getting married, none of that. Let's travel. Let's see how it goes. And that's it. Okay. I don't have a problem with that.
So that's why you should have seen the reunion. Ray has freaking issues. The reason why I'm saying Ray has issues is because she's the one who brought up Zay, her boyfriend. This man was just like, you brought me on the show, and you're not capable of telling me what you feel, what you feel from me, and that's true. Like a lot of times, she was dismissing his emotion. She was dismissing his emotion, and he was genuinely trying. There's a scene, kind of messed up, but he was genuinely trying to be a better man for her, and she kept dismissing it. That's one thing that on the reunion she admitted. She's like, damn, looking back at the show, I look like a monster because this guy is out here sending me signal. He wasn't even doing anything with Shanique technically. He wasn't doing anything because he was in love with her. And she was just like, nah, I'm with Jake. You know what she did? Didn't even travel. She went back the whole time she was having sex with Zay. The whole time. So, and now Ray is dating a girl. That's what I'm saying. Now she's dating a girl. I'm like, yo.
Okay, never mind.
One thing I do have to say, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But when I saw from the show,
lost.
but the thing is, when I saw from the show, because I said that because she seemed lost. But it was evident that other homeboy wasn't trying to get married. He was trying to live life. So I was like, no pressure situation. Y'all gonna travel together. That's fine. But now that you're telling me,
I'm gonna be real. She thought she liked Jake, but she was just lost. She thought she liked Jake. Jake bring the emotional connection. This is what happened. Jake bring the emotional connection because Jake is a little more, she has a better connection with Jake for what it seems like, right? But Zay, tall black man, he bring the physical. So that's the thing. So she would go back to Zay for having whatever. She wanted to have her kick and eat it too, basically, And what happened, so that was kind of pretty messed up. But then I think that she went with Jake and, she tried and she realized that it's not as good as I thought. So let me go back with Zay. And they didn't travel. But they painted it as if, it was a mutual decision. And I don't think it was a mutual decision. Reason why I'm saying this is because at the end, as you mentioned, he had tickets for them to travel. So not only he told April that, oh no, oh no.
Salute to him for that though. Yeah, April crazy. But go ahead.
She's crazy, but she's real. I'm gonna get to April next, but he had the travel tickets, and then what happened? They didn't travel, and they said, "Oh, because we respect her." No, bullshit. I guarantee you, it was Ray's decision. It wasn't his decision. But anyway, I'm gonna get you. You said April is crazy.
Oh, she too high maintenance, man. High maintenance, crazy, bro. Like no. Like sometimes, like I'm sorry. I personally can't come home to a woman that always drives things up the wall for every little thing. And that's the type of thing. Like, and I understand that maybe that's her personality. She talks a lot. She's loud. All that kind of stuff. There are women who are like that, but she always. You can say like, yeah, she's real and too south. But at the end of the day, man. I just can't. That's too much. That's too much energy, and that's too much. So, like she interrupts people and all that kind of stuff. I can't communicate properly with a person like that. I just can't do that.
So the thing is this.
And yet she knows what she wants. She knows what she wants, and she's very intense in getting it. But at the end of the day, man, as me, especially as a man, like trying to put myself in Jake's shoes, I don't know if I really want to make that commitment, bro. That kind of intensity in front of me, it puts me off. It puts me off. It pushes me away even more.
So,
and listen, man, I salute her for knowing what she wants, but bruh, turn down the dial a little bit. That's it.
So she had that kind of personality. You hate it or you like it. But I just think that she's real. And I think that she's that one madly in love where she's just in love. And I think this part of it is also that she's still somewhat young.
She's 23.
Wait. When she see her new boyfriend, she upgraded, yo. Yo, but the thing is, I like her because she was the only one that had real human reaction on the show. Because some of the things she was just like, no, I'm trying to see what Jake is doing. She wasn't necessarily interested in anything else but Jake. And I feel like that's the real genuine connection that we want to see in the show. She acted like someone who was truly in love. The rest, I'm just like, you've been in a relationship for 2 years? I would never know. You know
who the fakest people? The fakest people was, when they were picking?
Oh, yeah.
The two couples that got that got married. Yeah. Yo, first of all, the blonde girl, right? That got married. Yo, she immediately said, yo, Kobe is a horrible person, etc., etc. And granted, I actually think she was right. The rest of the episode showed us how Kobe was crazy. But the only reason she said that is because Kobe rejected her.
She couldn't.
She a hater. She can't accept rejection. And I get it, right? As men, we're forced to understand and accept rejection better because we're the hunters. We're the one who go out there and we try to we try to convince women to be with us. And you're obviously going to get some rejections. Like unless like you're a Greek or God or African God, whatever, you're going to get some rejections. Women, they're so used to being the ones that are that are hunted, they're so used to being the prize. At the end of the day, they don't really understand what rejection is if they're the ones who go forward. And that was exactly what this girl is. But her reaction as just being a hater and say like, yo, this guy is a horrible person just because he said no to you? F out of here, man.
Every time she was on camera, she had something to say about Kobe. And I'm just like, girl, like, you have a ring. You're about to get married. Why do you care?
And
why do you care so much?
And that's my other thing too, right? That's my other thing. The fact that she was so disappointed that Kobe said no to her, that told me straight up, like, yo, does she really love this dude so much? Is she really, or is she just with him because maybe she don't have that many options?
I don't think she does have that many options. No, I think she does have options. It's just that she's high maintenance. It's just that she burned her cover when she talking about a man need to make this kind of money. And that exactly. And the thing is, that just rubbed a lot of men the wrong way. Even if we know and you can tell, it's just like that's kind of like a man that say I want to get it tonight. It's just like you don't gotta say that. It's like you rub people the wrong way, and I think that's when she burned her whatever her image. So. Man, that girl, whatever. But the rest of the show, one thing I do have to say, because that's why I think you had to watch the reunion, is they messed up on my man Zay, yo. But us tall, black, and handsome, we don't get it. We don't get love, man. Like the reason why I'm saying this is because he definitely had trouble communicating and expressing himself.
I think he was code switching, man. I think he was code switching. You know why?
Right.
Remember that scene when he and Kobe went back at it? Man, he wanted to say the N-word. He wanted to jump on this dude straight up.
He had to keep it clean somehow.
Exactly. But exactly because he was cool with. Man, Zay would have maybe been more expressive of who he is, etc. if this was a Mona Scott production. Okay. Plain and simple. That's what I'm saying.
Right. But I'm saying at the end of the day, I think a lot of time he tried to express his feeling, but he got shut down by production. A lot of time, and that's the thing that happened in the reunion where. Some of the things he said and he bring up during the argument with Ray, he called her out because it's just like, y'all paint me as this bad guy, you just thought bad guy. It's just like he's just being emotional and he's trying to express himself. And to me, he seemed like he was genuinely a good guy, but then they never gave him that opportunity. And also, it doesn't necessarily help that he kept using his childhood as I'm not going to say as an excuse, but it's just like, at some point, you got to work on your childhood trauma. You can't always use that, which is fine. But he seemed like a good person, but they didn't let the dude...
There's also, his problem also was that he interrupted people a lot.
Yeah, but everybody interrupted people.
Yeah, but the fact that if someone said, no, I want to finish my point, he would keep going, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, calm down. Like, that was my one big thing with him.
But again, maturity.
But that's the main word behind this whole show, maturity, man. Maturity. But anyway,
everybody got to get their point off. But anyway.
Yeah, get your final point in.
If you guys, I mean, it's a little entertaining show to watch, if you guys have some time, just go check it out, The Ultimatum, see whoever you're going to like the most. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like April. Most people like April. I don't know if it's because she's hot or because she's real, but her Instagram went up. Compared to the rest of the cast. But, I mean, it's a good little show. What is it?
Shanique bad, bro. Shanique was bad, bro.
But anyway, hey, let us know what you guys think. I don't know if you have a final thought. But
nah, man, you already said it. Y'all need therapy. You don't need a reality show. You need therapy.